This video is for um, plotting, making a graph when you are in the lab and you have a tablet that doesn't have any graphing tool app on it. So in the browser, I just type plot.ly, and then that takes me to the Plotly website. It's best to create an account because you will need to create an account eventually anyways. I've already created an account for myself, so I'll log in with it. I suggest you do not use the Google button because I've tried that and it didn't seem to do anything for me today. And while you're waiting for the page to load after you've signed in, um, you see this loading message, and you may wait a long time, and the loading message may persist. That has happened to me often, and so I just close that login page, and then I create a new project. This button, new. Let me show you the button. There it is, the button New Project, and then after I've become impatient with that loading message logging in, I noticed that it did log me in. So you could see here, I am logged in. There's my name, Glenn C. And so that loading message sometimes just stays there, even though you are logged in. So if you want to get rid of it and just move on to create your new project, then that's going to work for you just fine. Here's my sample data. Of course, you'll get your data from your lab measurements, but for me, just to show you how to use the software, I'm going to use this fake data, 245, 312, 279, 308, 245, 312, 279, 308. So you can just tap around on your iPad and just plug in the data as you get it, as you make the measurements in the lab. It's a good idea to have your lab partner write this data down on some piece of paper just in case the website crashes or your iPad somehow crashes or something like that. Now here's my data. I'm going to make a plot now, but not a line plot because this is science and I usually need a scatter plot in science. Now at the bottom of this, let me go down here so you can see the bottom of this left frame, there's a button that says scatter plot because I have selected scatter plot. So I'm going to tap on that button, and that's the scatter plot. There's one data point, another one, another one, and another one. You see that? Now, if you don't like the size of the dots or something else about the grid, there are different styles of grid of plot that you could choose here. Those are called themes there. Now, I really like the default, so I'll just pick the default again there. It didn't go back to the default, but that's okay. This theme is okay for me too. Anyways, the important thing is for you to be able to fit the data to a line. So if you tap on the Fit Data button, you'll get this message, and you can choose the y-axis that you want to fit the data to. In this case, I only have one y-axis, and so I'll add the fit there. Now, if you need to force your best fit line to have a y-intercept of 0, or if you need to force it to have some special slope, then you can do that. In most cases, in science class, you won't need to force your data to do anything, but just in case you need to, this is how you do it. In my case, I don't need to force anything, so I just run the fit, and there it is. This is y equals m, there's the m, x plus b, there's the b, and it shows you how far off you are. I mean, it shows you the error that that your m it should be within and your b should be within. That error is based on how far off all of these data points are from the best fit line that the website drew for you. The r squared tells you how closely, the r squared also tells you how closely your data fits the line. The closer this number is to 1, the closer the fit of your data to the line. Now, it's good to add these results to your plot, and then if you tap on OK, you can see that there. Let me get rid of this box because I don't need another you can see that the equation is now on the line. Y is now, it's as f of x. Y equals mx plus b. So there it is. That's your equation. That's your r squared. You can move this equation wherever you want, whatever the most convenient spot is for you. And then it's important to give your graph a title. Fake data. That's the title of my graph. And fake y-axis in dollars. My units are dollars, I guess. I don't know what the units for the x-axis is. Fake x-axis in, maybe it's in square feet or something. I don't know. So it's important to give all of your axes and your graph itself a title. Now this data, I mean, this line looks a little weird because I have somehow accidentally changed the scale of the y-axis and the x-axis. So it looks like the y-axis scale needs to be adjusted. I'm having trouble adjusting the scale to make the line best visible, so I'm going to use this auto scale button here. Bang, and there it is. That's the best. That's the best. Actually, that doesn't look that good to me, even though it's. Oh, there it is. That's the best. I think where you put the equation, does that matter? Yeah, the plot view is going to change in order to accommodate your equation, so it might be best to move your equation to a place that's pretty close to your line so that you can get the best view of your line possible. So you're going to want to save that. The most important thing for you, of course, is the equation. But if you need to save the data, I really recommend that you save the data just in case something bad happens. You have the data in your account on the Plotly website. There it is. You can share that data with other people if you want, or you could share that data with just your collaborators. Now you can add collaborators here, like add myself here with my other email address. Learn more with .us. Right. Add a collaborator there. This is just like Google Drive, where you can add collaborators on your documents. Only problem is you need to add collaborators who have valid Plotly accounts using their Plotly email. I mean, using the email that they have logged in with onto their Plotly account. But anyways, that's how to share and how to save your stuff. If you just want an image of this graph, I think the easiest way is to have your device take the screenshot. So if you are on an iPad, then pressing the power button and pressing the home button at the same time will take a screenshot. That's a very fast and easy way to take to get a screenshot there. For me, I'm using Windows 7 here, so the best way for me is the snipping tool. If you this is all that I'm going to say in this video about Plotly. So if you don't need to know how to do the screenshot, then you can stop the video now. But if you need information on how to do the screenshot in Windows 7, I used the snipping tool, and in the snipping tool, you can just pick and drag out the area that you want. It could be rectangular, it could be freeform. You could just click on a window; it will give you a screenshot of the whole window, or your entire computer screen. It would do that too. In this case, I just want this plot, so I do the rectangular, and then I can save this if I want. I could save it as an image, PNG image file, or I can just copy it and paste it somewhere, like into an email or something. Or I could copy it and paste it onto a Word document. Show you how this pastes onto a Word document. There it is. I can now paste, and there it is on the Word document. It looks pretty good, right? Of course, you can change the style and the spacing and the scale of the axes. Back to the website.